Okay, I screwed up. At the outset of this project, I laid out that it was for Famicom games. That was mainly so I could draw a sharp line around some weird outliers. It wasn't due to pricing. Those outliers are downright cheap compared to what I'm spending on some of my last Famicom games. It was more that I thought that they'd make some pretty bad content. But as I drew up my list, I overlooked about 4 cartridges that I shouldn't have kept on it. 2 expansion packs that aren't Famicom cartridges, and 2 fortune-telling cartridges. Both fortune-telling carts were released at the end of 1988, so we'll see the other one in a week or two. The reason I didn't pull these all together was that I'd already made quite a few comments about the length of the project, so I'm just going to have to live with my mistake. And also backfill a couple episodes for the 2 Famicom basic cartridges. For Chuugoku Senseijutsu, you first have to enter, very slowly, names and birthdays. The 5 slots at the top are reserved for women, the 5 slots at the bottom are reserved for men. You have to enter each character by pressing up and down on the control pad, so it takes a long time to enter information and it doesn't save any of it. Once you're through name entry, then this guy will tell you what star you were born under and what special attributes it has. All of these are even more generic than the usual horoscope stuff, which is already based on being so generic that anyone would say that it describes them. After that, you get your choice of horoscopes for particular areas, or more generalized for a period of time. So let's see what my horoscope says for the year 2020. Surely the spiritual powers of this 8-bit console will be able to detect the most significant events in my lifetime. Huh, weird. Looks like spring 2020 is a pretty good time. This is a good point to mention one of the more annoying things in the interface. You have to hit select to go back to the fortune screen, or start to take you back to the name selection screen. That's the only way that you can get out of these fortunes. The cartridge also offers to tell you your compatibility with people, and how a marriage between you would go, and since it was made in 1988, it only lets you pair up male and female. I tried a bit and couldn't actually get a bad result on those. You can also get a financial fortune, and the game will tell you what career you're compatible with. Apparently I'm supposed to be an artist. Obviously Chuugoku Senseijutsu is pretty much bottom tier for Famicom cartridges. It doesn't even have the distinction of being weirdly rare. You can easily find copies for about 100 yen. I actually think that this is worse than the NES's fortune-telling software Taboo the Sixth Sense. At least there it's drawing tarot cards for you. Here you're just entering your birth date through a really bad interface,